What is up, AGZ gang? Now, I know y'all boys saw that. We're gonna talk more about all the patches and the deep gem patches, updates, nerfing, etc. in a couple seconds, man. Just give it a second. I just gotta do the introduction, man. But y'all boys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's get to 300 likes. And also, I know a lot of y'all boys are upset with the past 2 free updates that RAG has pushed forward. And I'm not gonna lie, I've just been sitting back and watching. I genuinely don't have an opinion on them. Mainly because when deep gems were actually a thing in the overworld, I was farming it. And then when RAG took them off the overworld and made it depths only, I had a couple of them, so I wasn't really worried. But as well as that, we're gonna talk about my opinion on that in a second. RAG decided to bring it back less than 24 hours later. The pressure is on his neck right now. But before we actually get into that, play my intro. I'm gonna take you through this real quick. However, sometime in the background, I'll probably just be putting the method of how to farm Duke without actually having to fight him, and then you summon the chest, and it's basically free items, free chances that enchants, curses, blessings, etc. Obviously this has been patched, so me showing this footage actually means nothing. You can't do it anymore. But yeah, so let's actually read over this. First of all, literally just yesterday, RAG pushed the update and he said deep gems are no longer a thing in the overworld. I personally wasn't mad at this. I genuinely feel like it was a good update. It was a good push. And the reason I feel like it was a good push is because deep gems are overpowered, bro. Especially like all of them. Like, you may not know, you need deep gems in order to craft some really good armors and stuff along those lines. You can use deep gems to make your build more OP, etc. And being able to farm deep gems at Primadon in the overworld in general was just kind of broken. It was really broken. Everybody was getting their hands on some gems. Crazy to me. Now, a lot of people do struggle with Primadon still, but at the same time, a lot of people know how to cheese him. A lot of people know how to farm him solo. So the gems were really just easily accessible by almost everyone. Honestly, it was kind of getting out of hand. So RAG pushing forward deep gems only being in the depths was actually, it's not an issue. I feel like the game is hardcore. If you want deep gems that not only upgrade your armor, make your kit a million times stronger, you should have to sacrifice your slots for it. You should have to sacrifice your character. It's high risk, high reward, in my opinion at least. But you know, it's Roblox, and once you implement something a certain way, kiddies get used to it. And yes, I said kiddies because the people who are complaining were really kiddies, bro. People get used to it, and you know, they complain once it's changed, and everybody was complaining. I'm not gonna lie to you. And once you got people complaining about that stuff, I don't know, maybe the pressure got to RAG's neck, maybe the dev team just couldn't handle it, and they reverted it literally a day later, which brings us to the today's balancing stuff updates. Now, they added gems back at Primadon, but they spawn more rare. Now, I do know Sly Kage got a blood gem literally on his first Primadon, and he got his deep gem. So obviously it's more rare and other people are lucky than others, but GG on that. If Primadon walks back into the sea without you killing him, you won't get rewards from him. Not too many people knew of this, and everybody that knew of this actually kept it under wraps, and there was a good reason for this, because I know there are a lot of YouTube videos of cheese methods on how to do stuff, but this is one of those cheese methods where it's like, okay, if you put this out there, everybody will know. Everybody will farm it for like a couple hours, and then the devs will catch wind of it and just nerf it straight away. So most of the people, and I'm not, the smaller content creators put these videos out there. I'm pretty sure I saw a smaller content creator put a video out on the Primadon, this one, the one I'm literally highlighting, and everybody in his community was flaming him for it, so he privated the video, which makes sense because this is one of those methods. Why would you want everybody to know? It's just gonna get nerfed. We want to exploit it as much as possible. And if you didn't know, this method could be used to easily obtain bells. So I don't know, this method has been being used for about a week, so you know, a lot of people have been getting their bells from that, etc. I'm not going to speak any more on that, but it's now patched. So again, a free reign. And if Duke's despawns, and this is where I'm going to put the Duke clips in, if Duke despawns, you walk into his area or arena, whatever you want to call it, and then walk out again, you won't get rewards for him. Now before, you could, as you can see in the clip playing now, you could walk in and walk out and the giant chest will be there with drops. And I did get a couple I got a couple good things. I did this method for about 4 or 5 hours. Now this method was tedious because you actually have to server hop every single time, and if you know the mana key, that mana key could be glowing 1 second and not glowing the next second, and when it's not glowing, it means you can't enter the mana, and sometimes people have already done it. It was really tedious server hopping to find empty manas, but it's been nerfed again, so it is what it is. But these are the only controversial update changes. Everything else is just, you know, balance bug fixes and stuff along those lines. But the Primadon one is probably the most controversial one. I did want to cheese it on my alt account as well, but I'm kind of glad it's gone, you know. Everybody was starting to get bells, etc. Now a lot of people already know how to get bells even without Primadon. A lot of people actually just do depths farming, and a lot of people are actually good at depth farming, so kudos to them boys. But I don't know, let me know what y'all boys think about these patch updates down below. Me personally, I'm cooling. I genuinely don't think it's an issue. I feel like there's no point of Rag reverting the deep gems just to the depths, so I guess he just has to keep it the way it is, because if he changes it back again, everyone's gonna be pissed at him. Other than that, get rid of these trash mods. I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next video. ADZ gang out. If you made it to the end of the video, you know what I'm saying, put that revolveragz in the comment section down below. Road to 50k. Love y'all boys. Peace.